Good morning, everyone. It's DivyaLove Wise here, and I am joining you for DivyaLove on the daily, and it might be every other day. I made some black-eyed peas yesterday in my one-pot cooker thing. It's not an Instapot brand, but it's similar, and I filmed it. So I'm putting that together and I was going to share that with you, but I ended up falling asleep after making the peas and I woke up like 6 hours later. So that is in the queue and should be coming up soon. The wonderful thing about black-eyed peas is they are delicious any day of the week, but there is a tradition in the South of eating black-eyed peas on New Year's Day to give prosperity or bring prosperity in the new year. So I did that and I shared them with my community, and so share the wealth, right? So we're all going to be prosperous in the new year, and our community is going to be prosperous as well. But for today, the second day of this wonderful new year that we're in, I thought I would make a little video this morning and share with you before I get going. I'm still in my pajamas and I have no makeup on. My hair is not brushed or anything. So this is me. This is it. This is real. This is what I look like in normal life. And I'm just bringing my true self to you and sharing that in hopes that it will inspire you and support you and make you feel connected in some way. So I'm still working on my first cup of coffee. Which is a little strong this morning. It's a new brand of coffee. And you know how it is when you switch brands, you're trying to figure out how many scoops you need per cup. And I just let go of my drip coffee maker in lieu of a French press. So it's smaller, it takes up less space. I'm in a small apartment, so I'm looking to, downsize everything. And I thought I would downsize the coffee pot that way, and this is really strong. So I have not gotten the formula down right. But anyway, I am not giving up caffeine in the new year. So we're just going to roll with it. So today I happen to be the caregiver of many different types of cards. And today I'm going to share with you the Ascended Masters Oracle cards. So here is one of the decks that I have by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to pull one for us, for me, for you, for all of us today, or whenever you happen to be watching this. I hope that this serves you in some way. This is the Ascended Masters deck. It comes with a little book and then all of these cards here. And I'm going to just shuffle them, and I'm going to hold space for whatever needs to serve. We'll put this out of the way. Whatever needs to serve our highest purpose, that we stand ready to receive, whatever that is, in guiding us, just letting us know who's here, who's ready to stand in support of us today. And maybe something that we might need to work on that isn't in the forefront of our mind or our heart, and maybe this will bring it forward for us today. So I'm just going to shuffle until I feel inside that it's time to stop shuffling. So we're just going to shuffle. I haven't done any readings yet for the new year, so this is actually my very first card reading of 2020, and I'm so happy that I get to share it with you and we get to enjoy it together. So oops, this one popped out, so this must be it. All right, so that's our card. And this one is, oh, I love this one. Retreat into Nature, and it's Green Man. I have a picture of Green Man as the backdrop of my iPad. So I'll show this to you so you can see it. Green Man. It's a beautiful picture. It's got like two little fairies holding a heart, some flowers. So let's see what the book says. So Green Man, Retreat into Nature. ABCDPQR. Okay, here it is. All right, so I'm going to read this for you. Green Man, you've been indoors too long, and you need a refreshing break from stressful conditions. No matter how busy you are, there's always time to pause for fresh air. This card comes to you today with a strong message for you to spend time alone outdoors. The healing effects of nature will revive your energy and outlook, and you'll return to home or work with new ideas and a fresh perspective. Think of your nature retreat as an investment that will yield huge dividends. Some additional meanings for this card: your desires or decision to take a vacation are valid. You have a life purpose involving environmentalism or nature. Work with pure flower essences, crystals, plant spirit medicine, or other natural healing methods. Commune with animals, trees, fairies, and other spirits of nature. And then another extra little excerpt it has on here says, carvings and paintings of Green Man's face peering through leaves adorn ancient churches throughout Western Europe and India. He's long regarded as the face of nature and a fertility deity who helps crops to grow. You can call upon Green Man for help with your own garden or to increase your connection to the spirit of nature. Wonderful. Oh, I love this card. Retreat into nature. That sounds wonderful. Yeah, I definitely have not gotten out into nature as much as I used to in the last couple months. I did ride through the redwoods about a week ago with my son, which was really nice. We rode through if you're familiar with Silicon Valley, Palo Alto, Mountain View, Saratoga, any of those areas. We were riding I got a motorcycle, and my son has one. And so we were riding along what's called Highway 9 and Skyline Boulevard, which are Highway 9 is really beautiful. It goes deep into the redwoods, and even with my helmet on, I had my vent open, and you could just smell the medicine in the trees. It was wonderful, very nourishing. And then Skyline has these beautiful open vistas of San Francisco, of the Bay, and on a really clear day, I think sometimes you can see all the way to Oakland. So that was over a week ago, and that was really the first time I had been out in nature in a while. So fortunately, I live in an intentional community, and this position of my apartment in the community is on the very end, and it's surrounded by trees and nature. So even though I get to live here and feel like I'm in a little nest, it still is really great to get out into nature and to walk with the trees and through the paths and hug the trees and hear the birds and just immerse yourself. I know that science is now finding out how connected the trees are, how they speak to each other through their roots, and they give off an energy that actually cleanses us, that cleanses our energy field. So it's like a sage cleansing when you go out for a walk in the forest. So anyway, that is my DivyaLove on the daily for today. I hope that somehow, in some way, it served you today and makes you feel closer to the truth of who you are. And I look forward to reading and hearing about your time in nature this week or today. So if this is something that resonates with you, you'd like to follow along with my videos, just subscribe below. and leave your comments on some of the ways you like to be in nature. Do you like to camp or hike, or do you like to photograph nature? There's all kinds of different ways that we can interact with nature and receive its healing benefits. So I look forward to hearing what you guys do, and may the second day of 2020 be blessed with love and joy and lots of time spent in nature. Blessings. Until next time.